So we've had a couple of more updates to the whole Switch 2 rumor mill, and I thought I'd go over them today, one of which made the rounds yesterday, and the second one came out today, and you can find it on your current Switch right now. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now, as I've said before, I tend to not do every single little Switch 2 update unless it's something big, or unless we've had several in succession, which we've had between yesterday and today. So I thought I'd start with what we saw yesterday, which we have this tweet here from account DP19. Now this is about an accessory that we saw a few days ago for what was going to be a grip for supposedly the Switch 2. They don't exactly say that, but then some people started to notice if you went frame by frame through the video for the product, you get what looks like a glimpse of the Switch 2. But let's go ahead and read through the post here. It says, Satisfy accidentally put out a trailer for their upcoming product, the Zen Grip 2, for the Nintendo Next Gen console, and in it, they just show the Nintendo Switch 2 in it, like straight up, just show it. It's blurred a bit, but not too much. That is our first official Switch 2 look. And then you can see the picture down there, which is kind of fuzzy, but then someone in the comments posts this one, which gives you a little better look. And in this blurred image, you can see on the right hand side on the right Joy-Con that second button below the home button that we keep hearing about. Now we can't deduce a whole lot from this. I mean, some people can go through and get the measurements that the Zen Grip says it has and kind of deduce what the Switch 2's dimensions will be. And I kind of went over that before when we talked about those screen protectors from Alibaba that were showing up. Not only that, but we also had an image of that prototype, or at least what we believe is a prototype system that's leaked out. Now personally, for me, this video of this Zen Grip seems like it might be a mock-up. They kind of have those generic gray Joy-Cons, so I don't think they have actual Joy-Cons or an actual system, but probably a mock-up that they're using in order to size their products. You know, whether this mock-up came from Nintendo or something they made in-house, who knows for sure. I'm thinking it'd probably be more something they made in-house based on some of the dimensions that they already have. So that's what sort of made the rounds yesterday, but today we have something a little more interesting, and this is on the current Switch right now. Now, I first saw this on the Gaming Leaks and Rumors Reddit page. Now, there's probably a source that they got it from, but I'm not going to track all those sources down to figure out who figured it out first. And this has to do with the possible part number for the new cartridges. Now, if you go on your Switch right now and go to the System Settings and then go to System and then Intellectual Property Notices, you could scroll down just past all the little logos that show up at the top, and you'll see this screen here that I pulled from my own Switch. And right here under Wireless Regulatory Information, you can see that bottom line right there has BEE-006 and HAC-008. Now, why is this important? Well, BEE is what is believed to be the product number, that's the prefix for all the Switch 2 stuff. And we know that HAC-008 is currently the product code for Switch cartridges. You can see this one here I just found randomly on the internet. So the fact that BEE-006 is sitting here right next to the current Switch cartridge part number makes many people think that this will be the Switch 2 part number. However, I have seen some speculations that it could be maybe a universal cart number, like maybe there's a third one out there that's Switch 2 only, but maybe this BEE-006 will work in both systems. And I think the belief in that is the fact that it's showing up on the current Switch. However, I'm not convinced that that's what's actually going on. I have a feeling the Switch 2 is going to use basically the same OS as the current Switch. Now, it may have some enhanced options on the Switch 2 over the Switch, like hopefully themes. We've been seeing lots of updates to the Switch OS recently with not a whole lot listed changing, just stability changes. So I do have to wonder if that's in anticipation for improvements that'll be made for the Switch 2. Again, this is just all speculation on my part, but it does seem like that would make the most sense. If the Switch 2 is backward compatible, just use the same OS and maybe add some new features for the new hardware. But let me know your thoughts below. Do you think that the Switch 2 will use the same operating system as the current Switch? Do you believe that this BEE-006 part number is for the new Switch 2 cartridges? Or do you think maybe there's 3 cartridge versions out there, a Switch 2, and then a hybrid cartridge? Drop your comments below and let me know your thoughts. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, consider doing so. It really does help out a lot. I'm pretty close to getting to 1,000 subscribers. At that point, I can get into the next tier of YouTube's partnership. So if you could help out with that, I'd really appreciate it. I want to thank you for watching and be good.